Hello, goddess born, black women, brilliant and beautiful. See that white privileged man right there? Okay, that's my husband. And right now, what you're seeing is he is across the street at my neighbor's. She became ill. She's one of the elders in our community. We primarily live in a black community, and with we well black and brown. Let me put it that way, okay? And while her children are with her and her grandchildren and everything, making sure that she's good, um, my husband's like, okay, let me get over there. I'm gonna take care of Miss E's lawn. So, you know, when the kids who friends of his too come home, because they all around the same age in their 60s, he wants to make sure that they don't have anything that they need to do. They could just focus on Miss E. And when I tell you the community came out when she wasn't feeling well and took care, made sure everything got going, the kids, her I'm saying kids, but they my age and older. See, this is what we as black women, when we marry white men or Asian men or whatever, we expect for them to, well, me personally, put it this way, I expect for them to bend the knee to the fact that we are goddess born. And as black women and black girls, we hold up these communities. We make sure everybody's good. We make sure everybody's fed. We make sure everything is what it needs to be. And my expectation of him is that he is going to hold us sacred, protected, and uplifted as black women, black girls, indigenous women, indigenous girls. And that's exactly what the fuck he does. Now, I may have to put out orders, both him and my son, to do this and that. You got to tell a man something 16 times or what the fuck ever. But when it comes down to his treatment, it's not what he talks about. It's not, him running his mouth about, oh, I got black friends, blah, 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 and this and that and the other thing. Motherfucker, don't nobody care about that. What is it you doing? How are you showing us that you hold us sacred, protected, and uplifted? How are you taking care of things when we need shit taken care of? So this is not only my expectation of him as the man who's married to me, a goddess-born warrior and healer, and quite often in my genius zone. I expect this of my son too. And we have another son, and he's doing fabulous too. They don't play them games. I expect for them to bend the knee, because I'm going to make sure everything is good for everyone. And that's how black women operate. We really do, most of us, I'm going to say about 80 to 85% of us really are trying to make sure that all the children are taken care of, all the elders are taken care of, all the people in our community and disabled, the most vulnerable, are taken care of. But it's very difficult to focus on that when we have every motherfucker on the planet trying to denigrate us, attacking us, assaulting us, coming online and saying we ain't shit and all this other bullshit. No. If you want to have access to our brilliance, creativity, beauty, compassion, and kindness, then you need to hold us sacred, protected, and uplifted, or get the fuck on. So, as you can see, my husband's not doing something, oh my God, that's so great. Oh, look at that white man, okay. No, this is what the fuck they all should have been doing. All of them. The hell? For what we've done for them, under the most horrific sacrificing of our bodies and shit at their fucking hands of their violence. No, girl. So that's why when I'm listening to these crossroad demons, these white bitches, women, whatever you call them, I'm just looking at them like, shut the fuck up. Stop walking around here acting like you don't know what racism is when you are a walking, talking example and set of behaviors that is racism. Okay? You teach it to your children. You're so unfair to your own children. You eat your own children's souls because of your need to covet. So, I think we need to hold people to a whole different set of standards. We need to understand our worth as black women and black girls. We need to make sure our girls grow up knowing they are goddess born. We don't need to give you all our abilities, creativity, our brilliance, our abilities to build and sustain nations. And you don't get to try to harness us. Okay? So what I feel like is, y'all heard me say this before, I don't expect everybody to be warrior born like myself as a goddess born, but we do get to tell these people fuck off. Okay? Access denied, bitch. Prayer request denied. I don't answer your questions, bitch. I'm grown. Stop asking me questions. Oh, can you explain to me how I'm a racist? I know when y'all look in the mirror, Legion, that you don't have any fucking, what's it called? You can't see yourself because, vampires and shit. But that is not our problem, and you ain't gonna make it our problem. What you're gonna do is leave us the fuck alone. We don't want to talk to you. We're not here for any of that. We got lives to live. We got people that we actually love and care for, and things that we're doing in our own lives. Leave us the fuck alone. The most you can do is just exactly what you see my husband doing. Okay? Holding us sacred, protected, and uplifted. And shutting the fuck up while you do it. Alrighty then. Good talk. Alright. Love you, black women.